Coming off of my video about Rasmus Haaland where I praised him and I explained why I liked him as a player and an overall prospect for Manchester United, I'm going to continue to spread my love to players that are just getting far too much hate and that I actually think are really solid players. And for today, I will be praising Liverpool's Darwin Nunez and explaining to you why I think he is a really high-level striker and why I think he has the potential and skill set to be world class. So what's going on, everyone? You're listening to Back of the Net here. I hope you guys are all doing well. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and let's get into it. When Darwin Nunez arrived at Liverpool for £85 million in the summer of 2022, breaking a club record similar to Rasmus Haaland, it was a little strange from Liverpool to pay that much for a really young striker that hadn't played in a top 5 league in his whole career. I know now that the Portuguese league is technically considered a top 5 league, but you get what I'm saying as far as that goes. Now yes, I get it. He was really good for Benfica, scoring 34 goals in 41 games in his previous season, but Joao Felix was just as amazing for Benfica, so was Renato Sanchez, and look at them now. So it was a risk for Liverpool to get Darwin Nunez, and I'm sure most of the footballing world can agree at the time a couple of eyebrows were raised about this signing, considering that Man City got Erling Haaland for a lot cheaper in the exact same summer. And in Darwin Nunez's first season for the Reds, he disappointed. There's no other way around it. He was disappointing for Liverpool. I know that Liverpool as a team and as a whole were tragically bad for their standards, conceding like they were giving goals away for free and just being overall incompetence in the final third, and their midfield. Don't even get me started on their midfield. And with Darwin Nunez being a big money signing and only scoring 15 goals in 42 games in all competitions all season long for Liverpool, a lot of people were already writing him off as a flop who hasn't got the composure and overall quality to be a top class attacker. And looking back at it now, looking back at those people writing Darwin Nunez off, believe it or not, I wasn't one of them, but looking back at them now, that was an extremely premature and reactionary take from the footballing world to be doing that. I also think that the fact that Haaland performed so well in his debut season for Man City, winning the treble, breaking a Premier League record, it kind of made the Darwin Nunez transfer and Darwin Nunez as a player look far worse than it actually was. If you take into context Darwin Nunez's first season at Liverpool, you'll gain a lot more respect for that season. It was Darwin Nunez's first season in a top 5 league, added onto the fact that he was coming into a huge club with an extremely high expectation, plus a huge transfer fee, plus joining a team that was catastrophically bad, plus another newcomer in Erling Haaland coming in looking as good as he did. It was an extremely tough situation for Darwin Nunez to thrive in, without a shadow of a doubt. Now, all of that taken into account still doesn't really excuse the chances missed from Darwin Nunez last season and just how lackluster he looked at times. He scored 9 goals in the Premier League last season, but he scored those 9 goals from a 12.2 expected goals, statistically underperforming in front of goal by about 3 goals, but off the top of my head I can count about 5 chances that he missed badly last season. So going into the season, a lot of people, even including some Liverpool fans, were writing off Darwin Nunez, and I wasn't writing him off per se, but I wasn't convinced by Darwin Nunez. But this season, to be fair to Darwin, he has looked really good. He's looking calm and assured of himself in front of goal. He's been consistent in most games, and he's actually proven to be a handful for teams to deal with at times. Add on to that the fact that Nunez has not only proven to be an effective striker this season, but also Darwin has proven to be a really solid winger at times for Liverpool. He's also getting more minutes and more game time for Liverpool because of his good play. He has played 5 less games for Liverpool this season than he did last, but we are only in February. And the stats are proving him to be a really good player that is very serviceable. After 42 games last season, he scored 15 goals for Liverpool in all competitions with just 4 assists, which actually isn't all that bad on paper for Darwin Nunez. But this season, in my opinion, he has been a lot better than he was last season. Now, he has only scored 13 goals for Liverpool this season. 9 of them have been in the Premier League, but he has played 5 less games. But the stat that shows just how good Darwin has been as an overall player for Liverpool this season is his assist tally. Last season he got 4 assists, but this season with 5 less games, he has got 11 assists. 26 goals or assists in 37 games this season, compared to last season having 19 goals or assists in 5 games more. In front of goal, to me, Darwin has seemed a lot more calm and composed, and while yes, he is still missing clear chances and hits the woodwork like he's playing a crossbar challenge, he has still been really impressive. At the beginning of the season, I can't remember who it was, but a Liverpool fan said that they could see Darwin Nunez developing into a world-class striker, and my reaction, as I'm sure a lot of yours was as well, was yeah, sure, okay buddy, whatever you say. But this season I'm starting to see why he said that. Now yes, Darwin is playing in a far more competent and competitive team, but that still shouldn't take much away from the progression we have seen in Darwin. Again, he still needs to be far more clinical in front of goal, but his playmaking has improved drastically and his decision making for the most part has improved leaps and bounds from last season. Now yes, there is still a lot more growth needed from the 24-year-old Uruguayan striker, and a lot has to go right development wise for him to be seen as a world-class striker. But I can see a world where he does get there. He needs to be better and more clinical in front of goal. He needs to stop making so many boneheaded plays, and he needs to get better just overall. But he is improving, and he is proving a lot of people wrong that were so quick to write him off last season. He does need to improve, but I am quietly confident that Darwin Nunez will fulfill his potential at Liverpool and prove to be a really good signing for the Reds. But yeah guys, that's the video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about Darwin Nunez? Do you think he'll ever fulfill his potential, or is he going to be another expensive flop in the world of football? Let me know in the comments below. Please be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.